What is up guys, Neil here, back again with another video. So I haven't uploaded anything in a while, and it's probably because it took a small heat break. But long story short, today's video is not going to be about why I didn't make videos. As you guys see right here, I took apart my desktop so that I could pull out the GTX 960 that I have over there from Asus to install the GeForce GTX 260, which is a 9-year-old card, but it's going to be a 10-year-old card this year in June, so it's coming up. It's a 10 years old graphics card. Drivers have stopped being supported for this GPU, excuse me for my grammar, in, I believe, 2016. So any game from 2016 and beyond is not going to be playable. It also doesn't support DirectX 11 or even 12. The highest DirectX that it supports is probably going to be 9, because this isn't the 216 version. The 216 GTX 260 supports DirectX 9 and 10. So a little bit more compatibility there. So we are in the GPU tweak program right now, and I set some of the overclocking settings right here. As you guys can see with the GTX 260, we have the GPU clock to 722 megahertz, the memory clock to 2180 megahertz, which is plus 74 on the memory, which I believe you could actually go about 200 on the memory without actually destroying the graphics card. I want to set the settings to medium and see what kind of frame rate we're actually going to get, and keep MSI off, because this graphics card is not a big fan of that. So about 40-50 frames per second, running at almost 1080p. I was wondering, why is the card like so quiet even at maximum fan speed? Because I didn't even connect the fan to the GPU. So it was overheating at like 120 degrees Celsius and pretty much crashing because of that. So I hope I did not fry the graphics card, because that would be very bad. Whoa, it's crazy hot. It is crazy hot. Gotta be careful there. I also forgot to disconnect the stupid thing right there, PCIe. Man, I don't even know about YouTube censorship. Like, can I even use the word S, the S word? You know, because I'm being a total S, or a DUM or whatever. It seems to be intact. There's really nothing burnt here. And lucky for me, the plastic piece did not actually completely melt. We are running the game at around medium settings right now at 60 frames per second. The frame rate is not dropping. This gameplay is pretty smooth. There's a decent amount of players on the map, so you know, I'm happy about that. Let's see, is there any more enemies right here? Nope. Let's go ahead and throw a grenade. There's a sniper, and this is hard mode, so he could easily take me out. And I got him with a frag grenade. Wow, what a turnout. So yeah, generally this game's running about the same settings as the Xbox One, with similar frame rate. The original Xbox One, not the Xbox One S. I doubt this graphics card is going to be as powerful as the Xbox One S. Is there any more enemies right here? This is a decent amount of, this is a decent experience to actually be competitive in this game. 60 frames per second is decent enough to be competitive. You could probably set the settings to low to get a solid 60 frames per second. Let's go ahead and try to take over this map. But generally, this game is just running really well with this GPU. All right, guys, as you can see right here, we are running Far Cry 3 at 60 frames per second. If you guys are wondering what kind of settings we're using, we have set all of the settings to medium at 900p DX9, because this graphics card doesn't support anything above. This is a 2013 game, medium settings, 60 frames per second, and as you guys could see, the graphics are actually very good. And I believe if you are accepting 30 frames per second, if you're a console gamer, if you want to just pop in the Xbox controller and play at 30 frames per second, you'll easily crank it up to, you know, ultra settings and get a solid 60 frames per second using DX9. As you guys can see right here, this game looks very beautiful. And let's just go ahead and throw a grenade and watch an explosion happen. Solid 60 frames per second, and I think these guys are now my enemies, so sorry. I also decided to overclock the memory to about 400 plus megahertz, more than the default clock, just because I can. I think I could go up to like 1,000, so the frame rates will be even better. This is why I like this graphics card, is just the overclocking capability. But for a game that's in 2013, that's actually very graphically intense, and you know, runs on consoles at 30 FPS, especially the latest ones. And this one wasn't released on the Xbox One, but it would probably still run at 30 FPS, because the CPU on the Xbox One is a lot weaker than the CPU that we're using in this computer. So that would explain why this graphics card would get better frame rates in certain games than the Xbox One. but definitely a solid experience. There's a bear and we're not gonna go and confront him. So I'm gonna have to wrap my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't really have much time to, you know, shoot the video today because I have to take care of some stuff. I'm also going ice fishing with my dad. I'm gonna go to lower the volume here. So definitely a very solid card. For about $15, you could probably pick one up from, you know, some dealer. There's gonna be people selling these graphics cards. Like my friend found it at Goodwill. So that was a very good deal. $15 for a 260. The performance that we actually saw in Far Cry and, you know, Battlefield Hardline and, you know, Battlefield 3 was just far surpassing what the $15 was worth. So you're getting all of the performance for your money. In fact, even more than what you're supposed to. So for those of you who are thinking, can I buy this for Bitcoin mining? Probably not, because Bitcoin is not a stable currency. I wouldn't I wouldn't recommend Bitcoin mining. And the graphics card doesn't have enough CUDA cores, which you need a lot of CUDA cores in order to have the processing power with the teraflops to be able to mine Bitcoin. It just doesn't have enough specifications because it's a card from 2008. But long story short, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you did not like this video, just go and smack that dislike, and I'll catch you all in the next video.